Assalamu alaikum. Hope you're doing well. I am Pavan Manzoor, the host of this live session on Young Fellowship Program 2020. I am honored, I'm really honored being live session with the MAP, a youth lead organization. First, I will be discussing about the maps. I will be giving a very brief, I would say, introduction about the maps. Then I'll be telling about the aims, the visions, and the missions of the maps precisely. So let's get started. Maps. Maps, it aims to promote quality education, career counseling, youth development, capacity building of youth, and advocacy. Now, it additionally provides a platform for youth to practice their skills and to showcase their talents. If we talk about the time period of the maps, then I would say the maps have been working since 2012, actively engaged in the process of the facilitating and mobilizing our young generation and their inclusion in social activities. I guess that has been enough talking about the map. Now let's come to the point. Now let's talk about the Young Fellowship Professional Program 2020 that is going to take place in Turkey. Okay, so MAP, a youth lead organization, it is going to organize a Young Fellowship Program 2020. This Young Fellowship Program it is going to provide the opportunities to very young, competent, and enthusiastic young people to represent the Pakistan in a very peace-loving, as a very peace-loving country. Now, if we talk about the fellowship program, then this fellowship program it aims to inspire the youth to sharpen their skills, facilitate to facilitate the exchange of the ideas and the project sharing. This fellowship program it is basically what it is doing that it is like this fellowship provides opportunity to the students and our I would say social leaders to bring the solutions and the projects on the global issues. I guess I have talked a lot about this fellowship program. Now, to talk more about it, we have a very honorable guest right in front of us, none other than Miss Helena Lorentzen. We welcome you, Miss, and we are very thankful for you to giving us your precious time. We'll be talking about this fellowship program, and we expect you to tell us about the insights of this program, right? And also just tell us about what are the what would be actually the topics that you are going to discuss. Before that, I will be giving the introduction of yours, like Miss Helena Lorentzen. She is an experienced meditation teacher, and she is our one of the trainees of Fellowship Program 2020. We welcome you, Miss. Thank you so much for joining us. We are very honored to have you here.
Thank you very much, Payan.
Okay.
Can you hear me?
Your voice is quite audible, right?
Yeah. I'm very honored to come and teach at the conference in Turkey because I really want to share what I learned on my travels and from great teachers in Asia and also Europe. And I think we're all one world and we can have so much to exchange through each other.
That's nice. I want, like everybody who is watching us right now, me, myself, our viewers, we all want to know about yourself, about your background, about your career as a trainee. We want to know about that.
Well, I did like everyone else does. I went to university, then I did a master's degree, and I wasn't really happy in life. It was something missing, and I was lucky enough to come over a meditation course, and
Right.
it totally changed my life. Like it was a silent retreat, and I went, and from going to being totally superficial parties, physical things were so important, and suddenly it changed my whole point of view, and it raised my consciousness, and now I just live a life to help others.
Okay, that's so good to know. Okay, my very next question is that please discuss about the topic, like the topic on which you are going to train about the attendees of this fellowship program. So what
Can you
would be the exact topic we'll be discussing about? The topic on which we'll be giving the training to the trainees.
Well, first I will start teaching some different type of meditation, like
Okay.
learning how to concentrate the mind, because we have like 60,000 thoughts going around our head every day, the thinking mind. So we will learn how to penetrate that, so we have a still mind. And then we will
Okay.
start observing what we are doing, what we are thinking afterwards. And
Okay.
then we have topics like living in the present moment, having the right motivation. Peace has to come from the inside. You know, we have to start from us so we can help others. Learning that we're all similar and looking away from the differences.
All right.
And compassion, empathy, and reason. Have more understanding from others and where they're coming from.
Okay. As we all know that you are a very experienced meditation teacher. So I would like to ask that why do you think that meditation is so important in today's life?
Because most people just look on the outside to get satisfaction or to achieve something. But if you are like a prisoner of your own thoughts, if you react to everything everyone else is doing and you cannot find peace from inside yourself, then how are you supposed to create peace on the outside? How can you help others if you still have so much, you still get affected yourself?
Okay, so what do you think? Like all the followers, the followership, and the attendees that are going to like attend your training, do you feel like what do you think that they will be feeling after your training? Would they be experienced? Would they be like totally? I would say that satisfied by this. What is like your views about that? Do you think that you would be able to deliver them perfectly so that they would easily understand that? So I basically the question was that what do you think like how a trainee or a attendee will feel after your training?
What he will get out of it or what he will experience.
Yeah, exactly.
Uh,
I'm talking about the experience. Yeah.
yeah, I think, you know, when he start or her start learning the techniques, then you will understand more of your own behavior. You will have more insights to yourself and your own reactions. And of course, we will also have some group sharings, so we have gets more understanding for others. And that's qualities you can bring to any aspects in your life every day, in every setting.
Okay. So what do you think having such a peaceful mind at this such young age? Like you are an inspiration for us. You are a trainer. Everybody does know that trainer has a lot of knowledge about the things, and you are like giving a training to all the people that are coming all over the world from the Pakistan everywhere. So, madam, what do you think having such a peaceful mind at this young age?
You know, I'm very lucky. It's you know, I've been so lucky to be able to experience this now and meeting all the great teachers I met and being pushed forward. And I'm really happy that I can share that with others too, so they can have the same opportunity and live their fullest potential. And yeah, I will be really happy to help facilitate that too.
And how excited are you about this training? Like it happens that when we know that we are gonna teach some students about something, then we are really excited about that thing. A lot of thoughts comes into our mind, a lot of things. So we ourselves are very excited before like giving training to these people. So how do you feel?
How I feel about this project or giving the
Yeah.
teachings. Well, I'm really inspired because the people who is arranging it and making this community of everyone and giving everyone a chance. And, you know, it seems like everyone is having the right motivation to do this project. And that's how I think that's how you make peace in the world, to coming together in from that kind of mind.
Okay. So, is there any message you want to give to people who have already applied for this fellowship and to all those who haven't applied yet? Anything you want to say to those who haven't applied, and anything you want to say to those who have already applied for this fellowship?
I think it's a great opportunity to come to Turkey and meet so many people, make contacts for life, friendships, develop yourself, become the best version you can be of yourself. You know, it's an amazing opportunity, and I hope to see you all there.
Okay. So, how excited are you about this topic? Like you have already discussed the topic that you're going to train our trainees. So, people, as I have already said, they are coming from all over the world, all over Pakistan. I would say they will be very excited to get the training. So, does it make you feel peaceful, or does it give you happiness from inside? Because we know as a trainee, a lot of people are expecting from us. Do you think that we'll be capable of doing that, or is there any difficulty while giving them training or anything else?
No,
No,
I
definitely it won't be. This question, I guess, this question shouldn't be asked from a meditation teacher, but still, this was something people wanted to know because when they are when they have just committed something and when they have decided to be a part of the training, then they definitely want to know about the trainer.
yeah, I think, you know, I don't see I don't see people in like in a physical sense. I see people more as like I don't see the programming or what culture you're brought up or religion. I think everyone is equal. So I think that's what meditation does, that you start seeing the oneness of everyone, that we are all one and we all have the same similarities and we all coming from the same thing and we all want to achieve the same things.
Comments on the Facebook. People over here are really appreciating you and they are welcoming you. Salha Aisel is saying that it's really great to see the trainer of YPF. Good luck. So, for all those who are just watching our live right now, I want that if there is anything regarding the YPF and if there is any question you guys want to ask to her, she is right here. You can ask her. Uh, we want to know more about the topic that you are going to train the trainees. More about the topic.
Okay, so I'm going to make different sessions, uh, say maybe one hour, 1 hour and a half. Let's see how it goes, and then we will start talking about the theme, and then of course I will start teaching a certain meditation technique, and we will do that. We will of course start with the one pointedness, and then we develop with different techniques for different settings.
Okay.
And yeah, for each session we will have a different topic to ponder or to look at and look inside ourselves and also exchange ideas with other people.
Okay. We got another comment from Mariam Shahid, and she's saying that we are really excited to see such a great, motivated personality. Like everybody is so excited about your training.
Thank you. I'm so
How do
excited
you
too.
feel? How do you feel when you get the love from? Definitely, you'll be getting the love from your country. Other than that, when you see people loving you from all over the country, from Pakistan, then how do you feel?
You know, it makes me so happy that people are willing to listen and they're willing to opening their minds and their hearts and really make the world peaceful. And yeah, very grateful.
Okay. So we are speaking from the people, and we have got a comment that is a great session from Max as usual. And this is also, still, I would say, everybody who's just watching us live right now, if there is any question you want to ask her, you can ask right now. And still, I would be saying that anybody who just didn't get about this and wants to know more about this, I would say that you can just inbox us right there. And if there's any there is any difficulty regarding this fellowship program, and if there is any information you guys want to know about this program, then you can just write message us in our page, and do let us know about the dates of this fellowship program, and when it's going to happen, what would be exactly the place. We know about the place Turkey, but more details we want to know about this fellowship program, about the date specifically, and how many days it would take.
The fellowship program.
Yeah, fellowship program, like how many days it's gonna take, like whether it's 6, 7, 8, and what are the dates of this fellowship program?
Uh, it's from the 13th to the 18th.
Okay, yeah, it's from
October.
13th October to 19th of October, and it's like 7 days of fellowship program. So we want to know more about you. Like, you can also discuss about the trainings that you have already given to some programs. Like, you can share your previous experience with us.
Yeah, I think one of the things I learned when I've been around is like it's so important to live in the present moment, because most of us, we just live either in the past and we regret what we did in the past, or we live in the future and what's going to happen and I have to prepare for that. So to be able to live right now in this moment and live that to the fullest and do the best you can, that I think would be the main purpose out of this teaching I'm giving. And I'm seeing that.
I would say that. Please speak.
Yeah, I've seen that with people I worked with. A lot of times people get depressed, or they feel bad about themselves because of the past. Because, sometimes you have done things maybe you regret, but whatever you have done in the past, you're done. You can't change it. You have to forgive yourself. You can learn from it, but it's done. You can't change it. Just take the lesson and move on. And a lot of people
Yeah.
struggle with anxiety, fear, things like that. It's because they're thinking about the future. They're not living in the present moment. So meditation helps you to get back to the present moment, so you don't have depression or anxiety.
Okay. It actually happens like when we come from a training. Then we are so trained, like we are so good about that concept. We know a lot of information about that thing. So what happens that we go to our friends, we tell them that this was the training, I'll just take it from here. So my actually question was, would you think that all the attendees or the trainers that will be getting a training from you would be able to know, would be able to teach to their friends? Would you think?
Yes, I would, because it's very simple techniques. It's not religious or anything. It's just about mind training and getting to the present moment. So I think very much so that this is the opportunity for people to learn and take it back to their community, and then it can spread to other people too. So I think that's a good idea.
All the trainers, they give 100% to a training because obviously as a trainer they want the student, they want the attendee to learn as much as he can. So how important is this training for you?
For me, this is 1 billion important. It's 100% and more. I really think it's the basis of everything, because if you're really able to train yourself and train your mind, you have all the power in the world. Because that's the problem. People get tricked by their minds and make bad decisions, or don't live the potential.
Okay, that's great. Okay, about training, I would say that we can now take the questions from our live session because a lot of people are watching us and they are very curious to ask the questions from us.
Yeah.
We'll be checking the question. Other than that, we can also still more talk about on this fellowship program. Uh, would you think a person that is like not interested into something, and like it happens to us that we definitely do the things we take interest in. So if somebody, if he or she either comes to this training and still, do you think he or she somehow might won't be getting the thing? Would it be possible for somebody if he is just attending your training and he might not be able to understand that? Would you think that it would happen?
Can you please repeat because you were I couldn't
Yeah,
hear
my
clearly.
question was usually what it happens that when we are on a training, we as a student, if I take the example of myself, sometimes it happens that we, by ourselves, by our wish, we go to some training, but somehow we couldn't understand it. We couldn't just take the concept by 100%. We are lacking some of the concepts, some of the knowledge. So, would you think that there might be some of the students that might not be able to understand uh, the training you'll be giving to them?
Mm, I think this is just small little steps, and I think just being able to observe one thought or having one little better understanding of yourself, you're already getting something out of it. So I think everyone who comes will learn something or have a better inside knowledge of yourself.
Okay, so my next question to you is that what fellowship attendees will feel after getting training with very diverse people on meditation?
Yeah, it's not a problem that's diverse. That's great, because then I just teach the very simple techniques and people can reflect in themselves, and then we can discuss and everyone can share their experience, and everyone can learn something. It's an advantage.
Okay, nice. I'll be looking forward. This is my message to all of you who are just watching us right now. Still, she is here, and we are left with the time. If there is anything you guys want to ask about, we are right here. We are running short of time. If still there is anything you want to ask, you can ask right now. We are left with only 2 to 3 minutes, and we are looking forward to the comment section box. Still, if there is any like anything that you are not getting or still you want to ask about the training too, or you can ask. Otherwise, by our live session, I guess everybody who is just watching us right now, they might be and they definitely would be very clear about the fellowship program and about their trainer, because we have a very, I would say, beautiful personality writer in front of us who is also one of our trainers from this fellowship program. So I would say we're gonna just wind up our live session by telling everybody that and I would really thank you to giving us your precious time to us. This live session would be definitely be very helpful for all those who are just watching us right now. And I think everybody, you have clearly made everybody so clear about this fellowship program, about the topics that you would be discussing with the topics you'll be like giving training on. I guess everybody will be very, very clear about this thing. But still, if anyone has anything to ask, and after live session, they can just message on our Facebook page. So it was really nice talking to you, and your live session with us was really informative. Thank you so much for your precious time.
Thank you.
Thank you.